Hi, it's your boy Digital Don AV, and I am here at NBAA 2025. I'm here with my boy Larry. What's up?
Hi Don.
How you doing? Good. So, Larry, we're going to go through a couple things real quick.
Okay.
I have been through the show talking to a bunch of your competitors, trying to extract some information from them.
Yep.
Hasn't always been the easiest, but you know, some nice people, some good stuff. So, tell me what makes CMS, Cabin Management Solutions, different?
This aircraft industry with AV is kind of unique in that the first time we got into aviation AV, the bar was so low. And we're thinking, well, you got these, owners of these jet aircraft where they have their home theater systems at home. It's not even equivalent to what they've got on the plane. So CMS is unique in a sense that we've got a group of aviation experts and AV experts as well. Kind of merges two together, and all of a sudden CMS came to be.
You know, some things that I found, and I'll just address with you real quick. Distributed video, right? Something we did as integrators, tons of it. I know that CMS has told me 4K 60, low latency, like incredibly low latency,
right.
Instantaneous switching
Yep.
of components. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, that's really cool.
Yeah.
I haven't really seen other companies show me that yet.
No, we're unique in a sense that every one of our streaming of audio is all on a 10 gigabit per second pipe.
Okay.
So the nice thing about that is we're at a 4K 30 video, we're no compression whatsoever.
Wow.
No latency introduced because it is uncompressed. When it comes to 4K 60, it's a 1.4 to 1 compression ratio, extremely low latency. We've got our system set up so that in a specific mode of operation, we're about 125 microseconds of latency delay, which is
that's
basically
a long time now.
Yeah, that's a long time.
Yeah,
it's like a piece of wire, basically.
Right.
Yeah.
So, and some other things is I've asked them about high resolution audio. Oh yeah, we're high resolution audio. Okay,
Yeah.
do you do 24-bit, 192 kilohertz?
That's
I don't know.
Yep.
Like, I'm just a little shocked about that, which
we can
you
distribute that 192K, 24 bits, no problem. Oh, by the way, we're also the only one that could really distribute Dolby Atmos and Dolby Vision.
Okay.
So, unlike what you hear from a competitor, we're proud to go and announce that, yes, we actually distribute that.
Because I just did a video with a competitor, and they're touting using an actual Dolby processor, and they can do an unlimited amount of speakers. I'm like, I mean, Dolby has limits.
Yeah.
Like
Dolby
I just not understanding that. So
yeah.
being in a professional audio video market, reviewing products, I'm just a little taken back in this industry.
They're very secretive. This AV industry, unlike the professional audio and video where everyone wants to talk to wants to talk to industry experts.
Well, come on in, let me tell you what we got.
But they're very secretive here because I don't know whether they feel threatened or whatever about their capabilities, but we're not. We're wide open. We came in that AV space, so yeah.
I reached out, hundreds of emails, phone calls, nobody got back with me. So I decided to come to Vegas and show up. Appreciate you guys, your hospitality, and actually talking to me.
No worries.
We have done some great interviews with some companies, nice people.
Yeah.
I just want to give CMS the same kind of interview that we were doing with these other companies and whatnot. So CMS they make monitors, correct?
Correct.
Up to what size?
What's behind me is a 65-inch OLED. We can go even bigger, like a 75-inch or 77-inch OLED, but that's a custom application. It's very expensive to develop, but we develop all our monitors, what you see here on the show floor. This is obviously an OLED LG glass, because they're the only ones that can produce LG panels, but the internal guts is all our development.
To make it FAA certified?
FAA certified.
Okay.
It's got a built-in decoder for a full 10G distribution of decoding of video.
Okay.
This monitor is only power and CAT cable connection. That's it.
Okay.
And we can distribute in upwards of 4K 60, no problems.
So you send a raw signal to it, not even an HDMI.
That's correct.
And it decodes it and plays it.
That's correct. That's correct.
That's pretty slick.
Yeah.
So
it's all IP-based audio and video.
So let's talk about the different systems that you offer.
Okay, so what's behind you is the Evolve series, which is our switches and panels
Okay.
for an IFE system. At the heart of the system are the CMUs. They're the cabin manager units. Everything you see here can communicate with each other all wirelessly.
Okay.
So if this was on a side ledge on an existing aircraft, all we gotta do is just tap power into it, customize bezels or do whatever, and now you have full customized control over RF.
Super slick. Now, can you customize these?
Absolutely.
Like we did with, Crestron and some of the home controls?
Absolutely.
Wow.
So, as you can see from these monitors, we can have different backgrounds depending on the customer needs. You can have the family crest on there.
Very cool.
Certain icon look. They want a square icon, or they want certain graphics that they want to implement. Fully customizable.
What's the Explorer system? What is that exactly?
Explorer is our moving maps. It's a system that does 4K 60 of high resolution graphics. So it's a retrofit system on an existing aircraft.
Okay.
So what you'll see here is our moving maps hardware with customized trays. So if you have an aircraft with a jet map or with or different types of platforms, all you got to do is pop the moving maps device into this unit. This basically fits in the exact same form function as the existing.
So you have different physical structures to house
Correct.
the equipment based on the plane and what it.
That is correct.
Oh, that's very cool.
That's correct.
And they're all kind of standard sizes, different.
Yes, yeah, different types of interconnects. But yeah, we support all sorts of different platforms.
All right, so Larry, this is the Empire system. This is kind of your bread and butter, right?
That's correct.
Break this down for me a little bit.
This is our high-end audio video distribution of 4K. It's all IP based. That is our network switch, the heart of the Empire system.
Okay.
We developed that ourselves as well. We've got encoders, decoders. Every one of those monitors, ranging from a 19-inch up to a 65-inch OLED, are all 4K. Part of the Empire line. We've got different sources that you could take in, whether it's a mobile device like an iPad or an iPhone, feed it into an encoder. Once you get that into our ecosystem, you can distribute that in just about any monitor you've got. So we've got audio and video sources here, whether it's a mobile device like my iPhone right now, it's connected to USB-C into an encoder. Once I get audio and video into our ecosystem through this 24-port switch network, I can distribute this video in just about an unlimited number of monitors.
Wow.
So in this case here, I'm playing a Netflix video of Halo just on this one monitor. If I can show off and broadcast it to everyone, I'll show everything on the monitors. Watch how fast it switches. Ready? Now. Everything is now showing.
Instantaneous, yeah.
Instantaneous switching.
Crystal clear too.
If I want to go back to the moving maps, that's moving maps to everything.
Wow. I mean, this is definitely the most impressive, I think, that I've seen at the show so far.
That's correct.
So the master switch kind of does the distribution.
That
Then
is
you have
correct.
the various devices, inputs and outputs, wireless transmitter and whatnot. That's kind of how does your Dolby Atmos work?
So Dolby Atmos, this whole entire system can actually support the full Dolby Atmos as well as Dolby Vision encoding through our system and
the
distribute
video.
out, yes. So we had a system, an aircraft, where we used a Dolby surround sound processor, Dolby Atmos surround sound processor. We're able to distribute, it was 5.2 into the principal's bedroom in his BBJ.
What's dear to my heart is the audio, which is the Elevate. Mind if I grab one of these
Absolutely,
speakers?
go ahead.
So these speakers are cool. I've looked at them before and I've actually heard these.
Yes.
With the air motion
Air motion
tweeter
tweeters.
and the kind of inverted dome on the driver, which gives us, what is this, about an inch?
Yes, that's about an inch of profile.
Okay, so to make it very easy to play.
It fits in most applications up in a PSU or an existing speaker installation. We can just replace it with a drop-in replacement.
So you correct me if I'm wrong, I'm just going by memory. I think these are digitally crossed over.
Yes, they are.
Okay, so and there's your bus power input on that.
That's correct.
And these are crossed over at what frequency?
This one is, we have, I believe it's 400 hertz on up
Oh, really?
And then we still maintain the built-in passive crossovers for the tweeters.
Oh, I see.
So
I see.
I do the active crossovers of 400 hertz, which is the center frequency, the optimum frequency
That's
for
the lower
mid-range.
mid-range.
That's correct, the lower
At
mid-range.
400, yeah,
Right.
so that's very cool. And then you have like a low-pass filter that goes to one of your subwoofers.
For the subwoofers, that's correct.
Right, which is really, really cool. And you've got, won't you explain these two subs?
Sure. So we've got this subwoofer. If you can fit this in the aircraft, this is a coup de grace. All of the digital signal processing for the crossovers are actually programmed on our amplifier. We've got our DSP, digital signal processing, being done on our amplifier. We actually put a bandpass filter for our subwoofers between 30 hertz all the way up to 120 hertz.
To 120?
Yep.
Okay.
So we can actually, that's using 2 poles of filtering, but we can actually set it up so that a simple low pass filter could be up to 3 poles at 120 hertz. So it's a very sharp cutoff if you need it. Yeah.
Gotcha. So that's where the handshake goes from these speakers to the subwoofer. How many subs can you support on a plane?
Actually, it's however many you want on your
Really?
aircraft. Every one of these, okay, so we've got these magazine slots here.
Okay.
You can have an amplifier, depending on your need, populate all of these.
Okay.
This is about 90 watts times 2 channels left and right.
Okay.
You could populate up to 5 of these magazines. So you're close to
Put a lot of
950 watts of power
put a lot
on
of
this
bass
guy.
in there.
That's correct. For a subwoofer application, we would set this up as PBTL, and then now you have almost 200 watts of power on one magazine.
Bridging it, yeah, going
for
to
that
it.
guy, bridge that guy. So we designed a lot of our subs for underseat applications. As you know, in an aircraft,
course,
we're
yeah.
very limited in space. It's not that many, unless it's a large aircraft like a Boeing business jet, where you could fit something like this.
One more question.
Sure.
Can I hear it?
Absolutely.
I mean, I've heard it in a plane,
Yep.
but I haven't heard the new sub or anything. You got it set up
We've
here?
got a sound stage just for you, right
is that,
behind
is that
you.
what that tube looking thing
That's
is?
right. It's a simulated fuselage, so
Show
we
me.
could hear what it's going to sound
Show
like.
me
it
the
sound-
way.
Absolutely.
Yeah, this is kind of cool, Larry. I mean, I like the setup, kind of simulates a plane.
We're simulating a fuselage here. It's a soundstage setup. What we're simulating here, and this is going to be incredible, is just 2 speakers left and right, and 1 little subwoofer right here.
So it's a 2.1 system.
2.1.
Okay.
So
okay.
this is our amplifier magazine. We have 2 magazines here. One is driving the sub, and then the other one driving the 2 speakers left and right.
Okay. Okay.
So let's hear what this thing
Jam
sounds
it
like.
out, man.
What impresses me is the clarity and the punchiness.
Yeah, I
of what
mean,
you
I
get.
heard some systems here. I got to say, this is the best sound I've heard at the show so far.
Thank
So
you. Thank you.
This is awesome.
Thank you.
Man, I appreciate you taking the time, to go over. I mean, I've heard some of the CMS on a plane. I know you've got all these products in full tilt, full production now. What's the turnaround time on these products?
In terms of, it really depends on the complexity of the aircraft. So for something as like a mid-size aircraft, like a Challenger 600 or whatever, it typically takes somewhere around maybe 3 weeks for full installation.
So Larry, listen, I appreciate your time so much. I started on this journey in private aviation with CMS reaching out to me. I've been exploring, I've been researching. It's been very, very important thing for me to get this information out. And I came all the way here to Las Vegas for NBAA so I could actually talk to these people, and they could not return my phone call or emails.
We're an open book. Come on over.
And so everything I've looked at and everything I've heard so far, I mean, this just sounds the best, looks the best. You guys are very open. You're open with your specs. Lack of knowledge that I've experienced is crazy, but the product knowledge and competency and knowledge that I've experienced with CMS and the openness is just wonderful. It's really, it's night and day different from what I've encountered.
Thank you very much.
And it's a little suspect to me that people are so worried to share everything. The only thing I can say is they just have inferior technology, to at least from a performance standpoint.
We let our products do all the talking. We're not afraid.
Larry, thank you for taking the time
Absolutely.
to kind of go into detail. I'm going to keep trying to hit people up on the show, get some companies that are going to send me specs. Then I'm just going to give my evaluation of what I've seen and heard.
Absolutely.
Thank you for your time, sir.
Thank you very much, Don.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.